So your family is, like, rich?
We're comfortable.
That is exactly what a super rich person would say.
The romantic comedy Crazy Rich Asians opens today amid lots of buzz about its potential to shatter stereotypes. It's predicted to have a big impact at the box office this weekend, with estimates that it could rake in more than $25 million. There's a lot more riding on it than just ticket sales for the all-Asian cast. CBS Sunday Morning's Cowan spoke with the movie's director about how he hopes the film can make a cultural impact in Hollywood.
These people aren't just rich, okay? They're crazy rich.
In a better world, we wouldn't be talking about the ethnicity of the cast in Crazy Rich Asians. We'd be talking about whether or not they give a good performance. Overall, most critics agree they do.
We've been dating for over a year now, and I think it's about time people met my beautiful girlfriend.
But it's the oddity of an all-Asian cast that's still drawing headlines. And for director Jon Chu, that's just fine. For now.
I hope that in 10 years, we look back at this moment and we forget about it. We're like, that was a thing? An all-Asian cast was a thing?
It is a thing, given that this is the first studio film since the Joy Luck Club. Oh! Way back in 1993, to feature an Asian American ensemble.
3, 2, 1, action!
When Chu, a veteran of Hollywood, set out to bring Kevin Kwan's popular novel to life, he knew it would be a watershed moment, but he had no idea just how much it would affect him personally.
It's the most present movie I've ever made.
Which means what?
Going through this cultural identity crisis at the same time of making it. I cry every 4 hours thinking about it because you feel that your movie is more than just for yourself at that point.
Chu, an Asian American whose parents owned a Chinese restaurant, loved movies as a kid. That's him dressed as Yoda. But he rarely saw anyone who looked or sounded like him on the big screen. Chu realized, as a director, he wasn't casting Asians either, and was part of the problem.
I think for myself as an artist, I wanted to know that I was an artist. Like, what do I have the courage to push something through this system that I now have known so well for the last 10 years? So that desire grew too much for me to hold inside, and it was time.
Rebecca Sun is a senior reporter at The Hollywood Reporter. Movies are her life. And yet this one felt decidedly different.
To see one about a Chinese-American girl like myself who looks and dresses like me was incredible. And it felt really, really validating, and it felt like recognition.
The stakes for tonight's opening are high, and so are the expectations. Maybe impossibly high.
Do you think it's a Black Panther kind of moment in film?
I mean, it's tricky because it's hard to compare anything to Black Panther. It's a amazing piece of work that has changed the landscape. We are on the beginning of a journey, and I think this cracks the door.
You'd be happy if it just does that.
I'd be happy if people go to the movie and have a great time. You can't take back what you see.
I think I've just fallen in love with you all over again.
And what you see is a romantic comedy about a boy and a girl and the complexity of family that could be almost anyone, almost anywhere. And that's the point. For CBS This Morning, Cowan, Hollywood.
And at the end of the day, we all want to see a really good movie. But I can see why this could be a sense of pride for the Asian American community, much the way Black Americans felt about Wakanda Forever. But at the end of the day, you still want a good movie.
And he acknowledged he was part of the problem, too. Yeah.
I can't wait to see this movie.
Me too. Let's go together.
Yes. Yes.